We had Opera Software at Mobile World Congress 2010. And you are running a new version of Opera on these phones.
On Windows Mobile HTC.
Yeah.
This is the beta 3 of Opera.
The new Opera.
What might be interesting to see?
No, I don't believe you don't have Flash support, do you?
Yes, we do. This is an experimental build. It was released on Friday. And you can download this at opera.com.
You can actually download it for Windows mobile phones.
Yes.
Windows 6.5 or?
Actually, it goes back to Windows 5. But, sorry, Windows 5 does not have support.
So right there, you are playing Flash.
Yes, this
10.1 support.
No, it's actually Flashlight 3.1 currently. We're using the Flash that comes pre-bundled with the operating system in Windows Mobile 6.5. And for the 6.1 devices that do have a Flashlight player or Flashlight codec with an available API, we're able to use that as well.
And when the 10.1 comes, you'll be ready.
We, of course, treat Flash as an important and integral part of our browser. And, of course, we're going to be releasing the newest versions of Flash, but no announcements on timing yet, or when it's available, of course.
Coming.
But this is on the Windows Mobile phone.
And what's this one?
This is Series 60. This is the Nokia N97, which...
And you already have the software working on that?
Yes.
You just need to get the Nokia working.
No, the keep lock. I always forget where it... There it is.
There it is.
On the N97.
Yeah. This is not Symbian, right? It's their...
No, this is Symbian, yes.
Yeah.
Exit. Here we go. There we go.
So, is this also available yet?
Yes, this is available also at opera.com. This is the beta 3. Again, we released the newest version of this on Friday.
On Friday. That's like not so long ago.
Oh, of course. There's a lot of news coming this week at Mobile World Congress.
And we're starting with the Android.
These two are on Android phones. This is the HTC Hero, and this is the Google Nexus 1, also made by HTC.
So this is an ARM 11 processor, and this is ARM Cortex A8. So now it's the experience. How's the difference in experience between those two?
This is a 528 megahertz processor. This is a 1024 megahertz processor, 1 gigahertz.
Yeah.
Now the experience is going to be different on the two platforms for sure. But let's show you live. Do we have any? While this one loads, we'll show you the Android.
And this is available since Friday, right?
The server is not on. I'm not going to set it up on on live here, but we'll focus on the Nexus.
So the scrolling is great.
So this is, and let's see if there you'll see it in
How fast is the scroll? Ability. How good is it? Would you say?
Well, it depends on the web page and whatnot, but our frame rates are very high. If you can see, now let's try to open up something different. For example, this is live with the New York Times.
But does that mean that anyone with an Android device can go in the market and get it?
We would love that anyone with an Android device could download this right now, but we have only announced this in PR as a B2B delivery. And so we are working with partners to deliver this experience on the devices. We're very confident that this is an experience that our users would like. It has the same great features for Opera. For example, here we have some full screen.
But there's something that you just said, and I was kind of checking out how cool it looks. And so what you were saying is that you would love for it to be in the marketplace, but it's not.
Yes. Well, not yet.
Why not?
Well, we have not announced Opera Mobile for the Android marketplace. We have announced that it runs on the platform, but we have not announced whether or not we are going to make it available through the marketplace to our end users.
So maybe you're going to only sell it through a carrier who will pay some kind of fee for it, or what's called a license.
We would like Opera Mobile to run on as many Android phones as possible, and we are working through the ways to release this and the ways to make public timeframes, or make the timeframes public. But right now, we have not made any public information knowledgeable about the Opera Mobile 10 beta. But what we have done is currently made the Opera Mini 4.2 version available in the marketplace. And we are treating the Android platform it's a very important platform for us because we deliver to our partners. And our partners, Samsung, HTC, Sony, lots of companies have an Android position, and we need to deliver good value for our partners. And of course, Android is part of that value package.
Cool.
And so for Android here, we are trying to deliver the best browsing experience. And once again, we feel that Opera has really raised the bar when it comes to delivering a great user experience.
So we have
on these devices.
Android right here, and could you actually show Flash? Or would that be impossible?
There is actually no Flash on this build. The Flash was available on the Windows Mobile build, and we were using the Flash that was available inside.
Can we see what it says, the sorry thing? Can we see that? We are sorry. So right now, not yet.
Not yet.
But later. It will work, right? Flash in here when it comes?
It could, right? It has a gigahertz processor. But right now, we do not have Flash built inside of Opera Mobile. And in fact, the other Flash version that you saw, it's not our Flash. We're using the plugin that's available on the platform.
Okay.
And so the plugin support is inside of Opera.
Is based on what Adobe can provide, what they do, right? It's the status of how far they've gone. I mean, it's not you to support whatever they can provide, right? Adobe can provide. And this really cool thing where you see the fonts are very small, like this. What is that mode? What do you call this?
This is called Overview.
Overview. So there you see the whole web page.
And there's no scrolling left or right.
Yeah.
But when you do scroll in, you can notice that the text is fit right to the screen.
Nice.
So regardless of what your screen resolution is, you're going to get the right text in the right size.
Super nice. And when you turn it like this, it's also overview mode for that. And then in the overview mode, is it readable? Do you think the text?
Well,
can we see in portrait?
Well, for example, I can't read that.
Yeah.
I don't think most people can read that.
Yeah. And if you turn, what happens?
But let's, for example, change the zoom setting.
Nice menus.
Now you're going to see, as you see, text wrapping completely changed, and now you're going to have much larger fonts.
Okay.
But again, this is it's not intended to read in overview mode, but this is think about how many pixels are on the screen and how small the words are.
Can we see overview on this side?
Of course.
And it grows a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So how would you compare the speed of browsing with what's on the market? For example, Apple's browser and the Android browser. How good are you?
We have not made any public comments about the performance directly of Opera Mobile on the Android browser or the Android platform compared to the native browser on the Android platform. On the iPhone, we have released some information that we are quicker, and that's really because we're releasing we are showcasing Opera Mini 5, and Opera Mini 5 has a server in the back end that compresses 90% of that data. So you're only sending about 10% of the data, 10 to 20% of the data down to the handset.
Is that what you do here?
No, this is mobile.
You don't do that at all here?
No, but here we do have a thing called Opera Turbo. And Opera Turbo enables a similar compression technology so that it reduces the page size going down to the phone.
So when you do Turbo, you're actually using server compression?
Correct, on the images and as well on but it's still laying out on the phone in the case of Opera Mobile. Opera Mini, the entire layout happens on the server side.
Yeah. Is that Turbo server, is that located in Norway? Or do you have it everywhere?
Across the world.
Do you have it close to people?
We try to, of course, put it close to our users, yes, but we have servers across the world.
Cool.
But not in every country, no.
Not in every country?
No.
But it's a server kind of grids encoding super fast technology you have.
So this is Opera Mini, and 50 million people use the Opera Mini server. We made available the state of the mobile web report at opera.com/SMW, and there it shows the actual usage of Opera and the pages that we serve. And we serve billions of pages a month to 50 million users.
So this technology of compressing sites, you're the best in that. Nobody else does it?
Well, there's lots of companies who do it.
Apple doesn't do it at all.
No, Apple does not do that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they do,
The
but
Android browser
it's not in public. No, the Android browser doesn't
They
either.
don't have turbo mode.
Well, it's not something that's offered on that handset.
Okay.
Whether or not they'll do that in the future, we don't know. But this has been the turbo technology and the Opera Mini compression technology has been a big benefit for our users because we're reducing the data. So that means less, if they're paying for the megabyte, that means less data
And
less data costs, good for the carriers, but also for users. If you're on a 3G crowded 3G network or on a, for example, an edge network, if you got kicked down, or if you're outside of a metropolitan area and you only have edge access, you get that information much quicker. So it only takes a few hundred kilobytes to come to you.
But it's mostly the images, or is it also text?
It's in the case of Opera Mini, it's the entire web page.
The entire
is compressed.
web page. So, for example, if you do a lot of emailing, just Gmail stuff, it's going to help how much %?
I don't know off the top of my head exactly Gmail. It depends on images in it and the use case.
But especially image sites and stuff like that, right?
So image-heavy sites would be
video-heavy sites. Do you do anything there?
There's no video compression, or there's no compression of video in Opera Mini or Opera Mobile. Opera Mobile does allow for video to be played, but that's independent of compression. It's not an Opera Turbo. And in Opera Mini, we do not have the support for video.
Are you planning anything like that? And nothing announced?
Nothing announced.
Because it could be hard to compress all the videos.
Well, we have 90 plus million users. That's a lot of video to compress.
So you have already a lot of servers, no?
We have a lot. Of course, we have a lot of servers. But the question is video. Can we deliver a good experience? We're trying to deliver the best experience across all the devices. As you've seen here, you see phones, but you also see TV. Nice. And this is an Opera.
We saw that in the other video. And
great.
Does this interface for the TV work on ARM-powered, like the Snapdragon set-top boxes? Nothing announced yet?
Yes, of course we'll work on the ARM set-top box. Widgets are independent of the actual platform. It's whether or not there's a widget manager on the platform itself. But the widget itself is an open standards widget that would run on ARM or Intel. This one particularly is an x86 platform that we're showcasing it on now.
You didn't announce specific products with ARM yet? Like some manufacturer or anything?
We have delivered widgets on ARM-based solutions commercially in the marketplace. So we do have widgets working with ARM, but I don't have a set-top box to show you here running with the ARM.
Cool, thanks. And,
absolutely.
So it's coming how soon for people? How soon? There's a drop test. Are you still working?
You saw the video, the Google video.
Yeah.
No, we have not announced that the phone is that is going to be made available in the marketplace. So again, Opera Mobile.
But it's soon.
But Opera Mobile is not announced at all for the Android marketplace. We have announced it for B2B partners, that it can be pre-installed when we work with partners. Okay. But Opera Mini is currently available on the marketplace in version 4.2.
Okay, cool. It's cool. To look forward to that. Cool. Thanks.